first and second place finishers from Daniel Island Swim Team. We have Connor Good, our champion, and remind me of your last name, Jude.
Jude Nixick.
Nixick, I didn't want to mispronounce that. Did you all have a plan going in? It doesn't matter who wins as long as it's one of us?
Oh, we wanted to tie, but we didn't. But we want to go 1-2. That worked out. So.
Awesome. Definitely worked out well for the Flying Fish. Jude, tell me what you were thinking about to get pumped up behind the block.
I mean, I was just thinking about 1 and 2, first place, second place, me and Connor. It doesn't matter who wins. If we win, we're all good.
Awesome.
I mean, I'm just excited for this team and see what happens for the rest of the meet.
Awesome. And Connor, I just mentioned on the air that last summer you had that broken arm. You had to miss your summer league season. I'm sure that came into play today. How has missing one season made you more excited for this season?
Well, it really showed me, I thought I was going to be able to swim at city meet last year. They told me I was going to be eligible until right the last minute. So I was really ready to go. But it let me realize that you got to value what you have, if you miss one, it really makes the other ones a lot more special.
Awesome. Lastly, Coach Rose, the Daniel Island head coach. I received a text message from her husband. I want to do the shout out today. Coach Rose's daughter serves in the Navy. She is stationed in Japan, and she is a physician with the U.S. Navy. So shout out to Coach Rose's daughter. Thanks, boys.
30.47 for Marley Eustache winning that heat for Asheboro. We're on to heat 2 of the girls freestyle. Addison Rollins for the Somerville Wise in 1. Marin Larson for James Island in 2. Curry Marchant for Park Shore in 3. Logan Martin for Chamelon in 4. Ella Keating for Long Point in 5. Emily Ibsen for Chamelon in 6. Grayson Pitts for Long Point in 7. Amelia Angelos for the Country Club in 8. Katie Livingston for Asheboro in 9. That's Emily Ibsen coming through the field, but right above her is Grayson Pitts. Grayson Pitts might steal this one, hard to tell. It is Emily Ibsen in 28.36 by 300ths over Grayson Pitts. It's a tie for second between Pitts and Keating at 28.39.
3 100ths there between first, second, and third. You really can't see that with the eye. That's what we have these touchpads for, to make sure we get exact times on the swimmers.
Exactly. Heat 3, Kaya Fisher for James Island in 1. Claire Porter is in 2 for Shadow Moss. 3 is Allison Carter for Crowfield. 4 is Olivia Ackerman for Legend Oaks. 5 is Kennedy Elwood for Newington. 6, Grace Litzinger for Daniel Island. 7 is Isabel Jakowski for Legend Oaks. 8 is Claire Green for Shadow Moss. 9 is Louisa Halford from Park Shore. 10 is Peyton Wood for North Charleston.
And it looks like Olivia Ackerman from Legend Oaks hit the wall first. She's got a great kick behind her, head down, stroke going.
Really came off that wall well too, Zach. She'll come in there for the win at 26.42. Second was Linsinger at 26.62. And third was Porter at 26.89. 3 26s in that heat. Final heat of the 50 freestyle for the 15-18 girls. Lauren Hance for Sneef Farm in 1. Lily Burnett in 2. Lizzie Sosa in 3. Zoe DeWitt in 4. Adair Shaw in 5. Avery Freese in 6 with the early lead. Nora Lightburn in 7. Avery Campbell in 8. Felicity Shelbourne in 9. Chesney Bennett in 10. And look at Avery Freese on her way to her first win of the day. Meet record 23.74. She's going to be just off it by 500ths. At 23.79. Adair Shaw taking second in 24.16. Third place went to Zoe DeWitt, 25.38.
Great water slap again from Avery Freese. Excited to get that victory for Sneef Farm. Avery Freese asked me earlier after the mixed medley relay, she was all pumped up with her team's victory. She asked me if she should warm down. I said, I don't know, Avery, I'm not your coach this weekend. So I will definitely ask her if she warmed down after that relay or if she just stayed ready to go.
If I know Avery, I feel like she probably didn't.
Yes. Well, it is a stereotype and quite true in swimming that usually the sprinters are the least likely to warm down. They fight it.
Are we calling Avery a diva?
No, she is definitely not a diva, but she doesn't like to warm down.
Please tell her that I called her that, though. She'll appreciate that. As we see the win in this first heat of boys go to Tyler Whistle in 26.37. Alec Early taking second, 26.38, I should say. as we send it over to Tara with Avery.
All right, I've got Avery Freese here, the champion in the 15-18 girls 50 freestyle. This is the second time we spoke today. 2 wins so far for Avery. Your underwater work was amazing. Talk to me, was that part of your race plan?
Hold on a second.
And they definitely need to be implemented in every swim, so
yeah,
especially the 50.
You executed them quite well. I love the water slap celebration of victory at the end. We spoke after the relay, and you asked me if you should warm down after your relay. What would be best? And I said, I don't know, I'm not your coach this weekend. Well, did you warm down after the relay?
I swam. I didn't warm down. I went fast. So.
Okay, there you go. So Avery is just going to stay hot for the whole session and get ready to continue to rock it for Sneed Farm. Avery, anyone watching at home you want to give a shout out to?
Not at home, but my sister. It's really hard racing without her, but I love her and I'm so thankful for her. So
awesome. Thanks, Avery.
As we got heat 3 here, leading the way right now is Steven Russell for Long Point. No, sorry, that is Steven Russell. Winning that for Long Point in 22.24. That's a really fast time. Jackson Allison second in 23.34. Well, Jackson Allison was third. Tyler Goodall was second in 23.27. Looked like we had a last-minute change for Long Point, and that's what changed there. But that time's going to be in contention to win, 22.24. Might not get the job done, but we're going to have to keep an eye on that. Final heat of the 15-18 boys 50 free. Andrew Winterfield is in 1, Tyler Nelson in 2, Joshua Block in 3, Kyle Hertwig in 4, Carson Owens in 5, Jack Abrams in 6, Jack Jonas in 7, Ivan Wilson in 8, Andrew Nichols in 9, Will Cumbie in 10, and look at Kyle Hertwig go. He's ahead of Carson Owens right now. For the Sneed Farm swim team, Kyle Hertwig, he set the record at 20.92 last year. Is he gonna break that mark? No, he's not. 21.25 for Hertwig. Owens second in 21.72. And third place was Jack Jonas in 22.21. Fourth went to Steven Russell with his time from the previous heat.
So Kyle Hertwig, teammate of Avery Freese, they were both on that mixed medley relay together. I'm sure Kyle watching Avery take the championship in the 15-18 girls just further pumped him up. We talked about this at the beginning of the meet yesterday, David. No matter how the meet is seated, Sneed Farm just tends to rise to the occasion. I would like to know what kind of power drink they're having before the session because they are really stepping up today.